Hello everyone, welcome to Getting There Pat F. Well, I usually don't do a product review, but what I'm working with requires it. My wife had bought me, when I first started doing the chainsaws and the firewood again, a chain sharpener. And this chain sharpener came from Tractor Supply Company. It is Intertech chainsaw sharpener, model number CS-BMM. Well, I can't say that I'm thrilled with this piece. Yes, it holds the chains nicely in an angle at the proper desired angles for sharpening, 30 degrees, 15 degrees, and it's got a nicely calibrated scale. It's kind of poorly crafted and built, but there's a few other things I'm going to go over with it. Okay, hold on a moment. Okay, here it is in all its glory. Okay, you see it really has not been used that much. That little bit of grinding spatter has been there for the last 3 days of me trying to use it. It's not really that much. As you can see, the buildup hasn't gotten to be that bad. Here's the rest of the unit. There's the nameplate and nomenclature. This has got overloads in it that are more, I think, set for timers than anything else, than heat overloads, but the machine does get quite warm. And it shuts down after 2 minutes. And you have to wait 15 minutes minimum for it to be able to restart. So that I am not thrilled with. Okay, because I'm not the world's fastest person on a grinder. I'm probably just as quick with a hand file. But when I have the chains off the saws, I like to be able to sharpen them off the saw instead of putting it on the saw or putting it in a bar, weighting the chain and all that jazz. But let me show you a few features of this. Here is your pointer line that gives you your indexing for your 30 degrees or so. These chains are sharpened at roughly 29 degrees. Okay, and here's your scale: 30, 15, 0, 15, 30. Okay, and notch every few degrees. How accurate it is, I can't really say. It's probably off a few degrees, but the overall idea of being able to run a piece of machinery is to be able to sharpen a chain at least 1, maybe 2 full chains before you have an overload situation because of heat. Okay, and when it's running, it runs fine, comes on strong, runs strong for a long time. Half thought about opening up, see if I can find the overloads in it, either disable them or change them out. That's one thought that I've had. Or just hot wire it direct without overloads and just a safety switch. Okay, that's where I'm at with this piece of equipment right now. In the future, would I recommend somebody to buy this thing? I'm gonna have to say no. I don't recommend this at all. I'd rather you spend, instead of $70 for this or $80, which I think it was, I'd rather you spend $150, $200 and get a real chain sharpener. My wife doesn't know about power tools and equipment, so I can't really fault her on that. But shame on the manufacturers for playing into people's gullibility of saying, hey, it's a chain sharpener, it's gonna do it no matter what, boom, it's gonna go. Well, that's the problem. Things are being crafted cheaply. They're being crafted to make things inconvenient. And well, this is one of those where we got burned. Well, I have another chain sharpener. Just a moment, and I'll show you it. Hello, everyone. I want to add a little misnomer on my review of the Tractor Supply Timber Tuff chain sharpener. I said it was 70 or 80 bucks. It wasn't. It was $50 after taxes and everything. Now, still $50, 2 minutes time sharpening, 10 minutes time cooling off, 2 minutes time sharpening. That's pretty chintzy. I'm gonna see what I can do with it. See if I can make it worthwhile for the investment of the $50. I have also the Oregon handheld 12-volt chain sharpener that I can use, and I'll do a review on that shortly. That'll be coming up probably tomorrow or the next day. I have my files that I also hand file with, but I'd like to have a bench sharpener that is worthwhile. And well, I generally don't do product review because I don't like bad mouthing products or companies over things, but I also don't mind promoting them. Now, I'm a small channel. I want to be honest and true to my viewers and my followers. I do not have sponsorships. Everything is out of my own pocket. I need to make my money last because life is not getting any cheaper out there. I'm in the same boat as everybody else. So I'm going to recommend you stay tuned. And when I go find a good sharpener that's worth its weight, I will let you know. And, well, sorry for Bella sounding off. But aside from the cost of the unit, and knowing that it's only $50, I'm not afraid to open it up and see what I can do with the overloads. See if I can exchange them for something a little bit heavier duty. Okay, I am an electrician by trade. I do not want to see it melt down in my shed or burn my shed down either. So I'm going to do it smartly and safely. So if we're ever going to do something, let's do it right. Now, I will investigate the bench sharpener from Oregon and a few others. But right now, for a power tool sharpener, I think I'm going to go ahead and lean more towards my little Oregon 12-volt sharpener versus the Tractor Supply bench sharpener for a quick sharpening. I also do hand file, and I'm good at it, but I'm just not fast enough with it. And I have a pile of chains that are off of my saws I need to sharpen, so I want to be able to do them while they're still off the saw, not when I need them right away. So please keep this in mind when you're looking at your chain sharpeners. Don't be looking for the cheapest one out there. I think my wife, when she saw it, she thought it was a bargain. And yeah, it will get the job done if you have a week to go ahead and sharpen a chain. And I don't see that being a worthwhile venture because time is money. No matter how you look at it, time costs you. It either costs you your time was you could be doing something more enjoyable with your family or your friends, or you could be out there cutting wood. So is it really economical to have a cheap sharpener that's going to take you a week to sharpen 3 chains? I think not. I think companies out there like Tractor Supply should look at the vendors and their products and everything and say, hey, my clientele doesn't want this. They want something that we can stand behind. We want something that will be a worthwhile product. And Timber Tuff chain sharpener fell very, very short, in my opinion. Have a good day. Have a better evening. Have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And have a good day.